explain it to you because I don't want nobody saying, oh, now he on fire, he or something, you know what I'm saying? But he might be, if you look at him, he could, could be. And so I do know this, as far as slavery, it was all type of folks in slavery. But the only one they gonna honor is black folks and white folks. Yeah, they gonna always do slavery as black and white. But it was more, huh?
I remember being taught in school about the Chinese, like for one day, they said the Chinese were really small people, so they used them to mine.
Right.
And then they just collapsed the mines out when the mine was empty.
Right, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of stuff I be learning. I be watching TV. I learned it was all races had some form of slavery. Even your race had people with slaves. So I learned that too. See, I found there were women presidents. Yeah. Like I used to watch stuff, National Geographic and stuff. So what I'm saying is, it don't matter. They got stuff now. They got stuff built inside. I seen a dude shoot a woman, had a gun. Walk by and they'll shoot their own sister too. Yeah. So now it's like the women ain't got a chance. But the big women get burnt, beat, kicked, and then the next morning I see them with the same, still out the problem, same dude. So it's like I don't know. The women ain't worth $5 to the men, but the next day they back with them. The kids getting, I don't know. So to me it's like utter chaos. Yeah. And so I don't, as far as to me, I think, eventually the hustle game, as far as selling medicine and stuff or drugs, I think it'll be good then. Eventually. So eventually, people hold on. Once God do. See God, you ever see God? He do drugs, yeah, he do drugs. But he is God. The one you see now, Joe, what they call him, Joe. He is God now. You might see him doing things that you think is out of character, but he is God now. Yeah. That's why when I sing and stuff, I sing from the street. I can't go to Hollywood because Hollywood is
demonic.
Yeah, I said that way. Yeah. But there's some beautiful women in there, you know what I'm saying? But it's not all cracked. Yeah, I said that way, you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes those beautiful women are men.
Yeah. And if they are, that's what happened. Then okay. If they are, then that's cool. But see, when I speak to somebody, I talk just like this. I don't know about nobody's sexual creed. I ain't had to think about it. They'll go around here saying that same thing. They were saying that in Orlando. Yeah. So if you say it, you walk around here with your penis out, you doing something, you go in a hotel. I seen a guy in Daytona, Florida. I said I have no respect for him walking around like he is homosexual, knowing it, and because like they say, he out the closet. Because if you come out here and do that, people see it, they gonna know it. You know what I'm saying? If that was, and it's most of it because the way it had to be back then, because you know where it come from. It was like Masons had to be that way back then. Yeah, that was part of their culture. It wasn't just that Masons was evil. There's so much evil. They had to be that way. That was part of the culture back then. All of them. You know what I'm saying? So even if it was, you still go to a hotel and do that. If you walk out here and let him say, yeah, that's what it's gonna be. I don't be thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see it. I would be picking around. See everybody going. When I come up here, I be picking around. I might pick up a cigarette, but I might find a roach. But even if I don't, I know where I was. I know what I'm buying and doing all the time. Yeah, and it ain't just for me. It's for good people. See, in the end, that's how God. He gonna still be God over everything. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, but it got to be good people. It ain't just got to be say in Jesus' name. It got to be happy. You got to have a good heart. See, so he said David was a man that was after his own heart. He did some wrong. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got sin. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody sinless, but he did say David was a man after his own heart. So you got to have a good heart some kind of way. So I don't believe. Ain't no everybody gonna be just and wherever. You know what I'm saying? But some people just want to continue to do things and know they're wrong at other people's expense. But then you just go to jail. You know what I'm saying? 14 years or 20 years in jail. And you know what I'm saying? You still got food, water, shelter, bed. Yeah, it be cold out. They say they want to sleep outside. They ain't got no money. I said, ain't nobody got no money now. Ain't nobody got no damn money now. I'm the only one who can go somewhere and buy a pack of cigarettes for $1 every now and then and a soda. But y'all ain't got no money. but you're acting a fool every night. Somebody can kill somebody. I know I see police everywhere. Sometimes they be running down the street. I ain't even been down, but I'm sure there's been something going on down there. Yeah, and it's gonna be that way. It's gonna be that way tomorrow. Ain't nothing gonna change. Yeah, cause they just I'm over there in Harrison City the church back there. I'm laying down and sleep. You know what I'm saying? I never see I had to clean my little shoes up and everything. Knew what I was gonna do. But anyway, I ain't gonna hold you. But anyway, yeah, I appreciate the cigarette. I ain't gonna be here but a minute anyway, cause I'm just picking up the cigarette bus and it's gonna be daylight now. It's Monday. I will tell you this. On Monday, I hit the library. Yeah, it's a red truck. Him and his wife, fiance, They come in a red truck and not a good meal. That might be the only meal I eat. yeah, but it's Monday, yeah. Let me say, well, that's it, yeah. Yeah, Monday he bring some food Monday. I get a good meal, that's it, yeah. Now I don't know where else I might be in, but I mean, you know, you gonna see tomorrow. Well, you just need. I mean, I ain't saying if you just look, I'm saying you will see tomorrow gonna be the same. I don't care if it's up here or down there. They ain't went to bed. They just left. So then, they ain't went to bed. They gonna get right back up, and some of them still in the club, yeah. They don't leave. Ain't no money in there. Cause now you got to say who stole that money yesterday. I was there last night, but I don't go to work right there around the corner. They stole somebody's drugs in. They stole some other night now. So everybody look for their drugs and their money. Ain't nobody went to bed. That's how it's gonna be, yeah. That's how it's gonna be, yeah. It's got to be. If the drugs and money keep going, and the men and the women, so they gonna run it, and now everybody trying to. So another thing that I heard, everybody want to cook individually. I'm just saying. Sometimes I be laughing about it. Yeah, especially when I smoke blunt. I be sitting laughing and stuff. Yeah. And I don't say I don't even worry about no food. I had ate already at 2 churches, and we're leaving food all the porch over at University. I left a whole ham and cheese sliders over there. So I won't worry about no food. Yeah. I thought the barbecue man would be gone, but I purposely would still put on my pants and new shoes ready for the day. Yeah. So it don't matter. Yeah. It don't matter. Yeah. Cause see, I got a whole bunch of clothes right here, brand new clothes. I was over there. I got that Christmas bag. This shirt right here, this what I have. I actually just put a t-shirt up under here and pants on the day. I got a whole brand new shirt, you know what I'm saying? I got hand sanitizer, that's how I clean myself up. Big old bottle of hand sanitizer. I wash my face, change my underwear, put on new pants, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? And I just said, yeah. So what I'm saying is, I got all type of clothes and everything. Been had clothes. And now they supposed to be made out of money, they say. They say the clothes made out of money, right? But this shirt I got on, the other one, it had a scent to it already. Came with a scent around. And now so we still doing that, yeah. Most folks had I'm gonna let you go what they call the places when it's something where they do a lot of sewing, but they call them like say like a pair of Michael Jordan sweatshops. Michael Jordan, like you look at his tennis shoes, most of them now they might be they at least $100 to $400-500, right? But it was a sweatshop that made them. So you're looking at $1,000 pair of shoes in today's right economy, or say $600. It used to be $99, right? Today say $400, right? It was called sweatshop. That same shoe that Michael Jordan named Jordans, right? Really don't cost about $50 to make, if that. They cost $50 to make. You see what I'm saying? And the next ones, I'm saying $50 to make. They call them sweatshops. The shoe itself don't cost about $20-30 to make. But then the increase on it is $700-800, now $1,000. Especially if you get a retro one. So that's why they call them sweatshops. So people there working, but they ain't receiving that. It's like poor for workers, so it's like all them in sweatshops. Yeah, so what I'm saying is, you get all them sweatshops, that's why they call them sweatshops, because you're in there working, but you're not getting paid the salary you're supposed to get, yeah. That's why they call them sweatshops. So what I'm saying is, the same, like your jacket, it might cost, say it costs $300, right? But the sweatshop, the fabric, it don't take, that's a cow. I'm saying it's a cow, it's leather, right?
Yeah, it's lamb.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but it's a cow, right? Because it's leather.
No, it's lamb.
Lamb, okay, lamb leather. So it's a lamb, but it's leather, right?
Yep.
So all it is an animal. You take an animal and then put some stitching to it. Yep. But what I'm saying is, it might be worth $300, right? But the real value of it, I'm saying to make, you know what I'm saying, is cheaper. Now it don't matter that it's not. It could be worth more than that, but they don't pay the employees.
Yeah, the animal's life. You know, it's the animal's life, and 5 hours of labor, you know, for the person sewing the leather, you know, maybe a few hours of labor for whoever tans the leather, you know, conditions it. And all the people involved in the animal, they probably spend less than $30.
Right.
You know.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I'm trying to say.
All the folks, the animal and all the people involved is probably the people who sell it to us for $300. Probably spent less than $30 for it.
Right. So what I'm saying, the folk they don't get paid. I think that might be something. Anyway, they don't get paid what they supposed to get in a sweatshop. They already call it a sweatshop because they're in there working, you know, sweating, and ain't getting paid not even minimum wage. Back in the day, it wasn't even minimum wage. You know.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And you know, the sweatshops is bad because it's not a good environment. That's why they call them sweatshops. It ain't a good environment, but every one of these stores, it's the same exact thing. Yeah. They just say, oh, here's minimum wage.
Right, there you go. What I'm saying. I do that.
Here's minimum wage.
I don't be actually acting a fool. So everybody's up here, they see they go, and so I don't be doing. I come over here. I would put my pants on over there. Yeah, put my pants on, and yeah, I what is that? Sanitizer, washing my hands, and but I'm talking about that was way before I left. I'm talking about right over there at the other bar. I ain't even come on this side. I was sitting over there with Benjamin Franklin and
most of the people that work in any of these stores, the workers that get paid, you know, their hourly wage. Most of them can't even afford to pay for an apartment.
Right. Yeah. I still got to use the library until it's over with.
Yeah.
I said I'm on. I mean, I could, you know, but see, I know some places yeah. But they was at anyway. I'm gonna let you go because it's gonna be morning. Yep. Yeah, see, I had a little I found a couple of roses. But I had some anyway. See, I don't smoke it that hard. I'm gonna show you what it's like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is something I had. And I had this thing. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go. There goes another one. I'm gonna show you something. Hold on. Let you go. This is something they made up, right? I was the first one to do it, right? Let me show you. I said take rocks off the ground and make narcotics out of it, right? So look at it. I mean, they go one right out of had. That one right there. You look at it. So I said take rocks and make narcotics out of it. Then somebody else want to steal it. But I'm saying I had this thing for 4 days. I threw it out here. You know what I'm saying? Cause I smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't never saying I ain't never did no drug before. But I tried shooting needle. I ain't like it. Even the doctor tell I don't like needle. Yeah. But I smoked some weed. But you know what I'm saying? Everywhere I went, I bought some stuff. Yeah. And I did it by myself. See. So I don't mind folks being here. The more the merrier. But I know how it's gonna end. It got to be good people. Yeah, it got to be good people. That's why I told them be praying. You know, you need praying or just, you know, I said you're gonna be best friends forever. No matter. I told her no matter how it works. I mean, I had her. We'll walk up the Gateway Mall. She know it. I walk right up Martin Luther King and be gone. But I'll still be in St. Petersburg. And I ain't been up there in a month. All you gotta do is go right down here to Martin Luther King. And I might do it now. Or go back over by Buddha. I go right behind her. I ain't think about Tasha. She crazy anyway. You know what? It ain't really Tasha. It's the other girl. Then they got a women's thing. I don't know what they doing. One of them said, Daddy, we taking them to your store. I started laughing. I worried about Gateway Mall, the other Dunkin' Donuts. See the Dunkin' Donuts, right? Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah. So like the other one down there, I said, baby, you was Starbucks. Starbucks all over the world. Yeah. But now it wasn't. Magic Johnson might have did give me Starbucks. But yeah, okay, he might have did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But Starbucks is everywhere. She can move. She can change that Starbucks and go to another Starbucks. Yeah. I ain't never heard of it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I ain't coming down here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yep. I didn't see no walk past here. You know what I'm saying? But see, people, what they do is they'll take like the police suits, right? And put on their police suits and then go back and do things, you know what I'm saying? And then take it off and want to still be the same person. You can't sell drugs, kill people, and be a police officer, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have some type of, I think when he started, he meant it for it to be like a way for, you know what I'm saying? But I had bought the phone myself. I don't have one on police phone, but what I'm saying is, I don't know, maybe I'll let you go, yeah, see, I had started, that's just a little mixture or something. You know what I'm saying? You can look at it and tell there's something in there. Yeah. See? A rock mixed with drill. Yeah, you can have it. You can have it, yeah. If you want it. Cause I got what I got. I'm gonna roll it because you gave me a cigarette now. That's what I want, a cigarette. So I got to just watch it.
You know what? This is a cool souvenir, man.
You can have it, yeah.
I keep that and I'm gonna remember you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm Terry. Yeah, see, I wanted a cigarette. See what I do. Yeah, and look here. If you go to these banks, there's one person got a bunch of banks. But still, I wanted it for good people. Yeah, and they building me some banks. But see, look here. What I'm saying, I take that's a roach of weed. I got another one right there. Yeah, that's what I want a cigarette for. When I get the puff in the cigarette, I put the tobacco. Everybody knows how I do it. I take that roach right there. Yeah, I can take half of it and put tobacco in there and stretch it. Yeah. And that's what I do, and be good. I found a few beers, but I throw them in the guy. I take a sip and throw them in the guy. You know, I don't drink. Anybody know me? I ain't never gonna drink. Yeah. But Don Doors Nixon and Tasha, it ain't really Tasha, just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's him. He Don Doors nigga. He is the notorious D-U-M-M-M-Y boy. She don't know that. Yeah. I told him, I said, you might well go. I Larry Beverly, you and Don need to go. And June and Tevin, oh yeah, I ain't playing. Yeah, cause y'all up here, y'all want home and sacrifice their family or something. And now they sacrifice everybody, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, yeah. Yeah, but I don't understand. No, I would never, they be talking about, I'm putting you out. I'm somewhere asleep. I was sleeping around there the other night when the two churches did. They just go on crazy, yeah. Jumping on pastors, throwing grits in their face, trying to turn churches into devil worship, yeah. I mean, if you want to be a demon, you know, don't take people to hell with you. Take yourself there. I mean, yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna let you go. Cause I'm gonna roll this up, and it's gonna be morning, so I don't know where I have to drag this one from.
You have a good day, boss.
My daddy, what?
You be safe. You be safe, boss.
You too. I
Bless
told
you.
him that jewelry store, that used to be an ice cream store. The little girl used to work there, and she's mad at she cut. I told him, it's an ice cream bar for a little kid. He didn't tore it up. Somebody gonna be a jewelry store. No, he didn't trick that man into that. Anybody let you go in there and just get no jewelry? You know what I'm saying? It could be a good thing, but that ain't what he meant it for. He told that man, he told all of them, this will be our country. Whoever your country, why you tearing it up then? That's all I know, but one person owned the country. And he ain't told nobody, why we let loose the detention centers and concentration camps and tell you leave. Now some of them might have been out there, but he'll tell them, when he see him, he'll tell them, this. No, I ain't gonna do it. If it was a Colombian and Mexican typhoon, and somebody purchased the whole world typhoon, then how is it such a good thing if he started the Mexican Colombian typhoon? If it was a Mexican Colombian typhoon, and he know he started it, a Mexican Colombian typhoon, then how is it such a good thing? Nah, yeah. But the law protected him. See? I wouldn't how the hell he get loose?
Police protect criminals, man. That's all the police's job is.
Yeah, but like I said, it ain't supposed to let. But see, one thing I believe there's a God, yeah, who sits high and looks low, yeah. And he has angels and heavenly beings. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Bible says, "Beware, you might be entertaining an angel." And angels or heavenly beings produce more heavenly beings. They might be telling me to fly. I don't care if my kids fly. No, especially little one. When I tell them to go for the big one, I don't know who that is. Look, I believe in angels and heavenly beings and God. He is Jesus, Father, love the Father. So I know they say they say they shoot me every night and I get back up. I don't know where man come from. You can get shot every day and get back up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I still say he's still gonna be the God. Yeah, okay, how much he man go all kinds of countries and kingdoms and paradises, but still. God still is he gonna be God, but hey, you know one thing, heaven gonna be on earth. Yeah. When they said the rapture of the Lord's Supper, that's just for the supper of the middle left. But they put because Jesus and God will come and rule reign on here, see. So heaven gonna be on earth, yeah. I'm trying to get as much stuff on earth. Yeah. No, but not just for me, see. For good people, yeah. No matter how it is. They gotta be good people. Yeah, and see, they want to live. They mess their lives up. See, so they want to come up here and they gonna live through somebody else. Now you don't live through me. Yeah, cause I don't bring nothing. I just smell sweet. And if they say I use the rest, I done changed clothes 2 times. And got here 6 times. I might be. But then you ain't gonna go nowhere and take something and say that's me too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, I don't know now. I got some more clothes and hand sanitizer. Yeah, so you can't go around nowhere and now you're going to take something and say that. No, the real Terry Hopper is right here, yeah. I don't know about nobody else, yeah. Anyway, thank you for the city. Have fun. Yep. I got
good to meet you.
Appreciate
good
brother.
to meet you,
brother.
brother.
One love.
You stay safe out here.
Watch them, even I crossed in the road, I need my legs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I went to the red, now if I see a clear, I can walk past it real fast.
Yeah.
Watch them,
there goes the bus.
I know, I try to teach her. If she won't, I don't know if you won't not. You always be like, what?
You have a good night, brother. Much love, brother. I'll see you around. Hell yeah. Had a nice conversation with a Terry Hopper. He manufactured his own crack rocks from street stones. Some ornamental rocks from he said you can see. You can see. It's got some good stuff in it. You can see. You know what? Today I tipped somebody a buffalo nickel. Or no, I tipped somebody a 1943 steel penny for my drink. I can save my buffalo nickel. I can get more 1943 pennies. Put my ride in my bag. He's in here with my nickel. There's no button. That's cool. I was given a stone like by a penguin. We got 2 officers over here. Concrete jungle. It's got dirt floors. And liquid on the one side of the windows. Dirt floors. Dirt floors. This building's from the 50s. The 2050s. Wow. This one's dry. Cool building. Oh, look, the street signs in there. There's something. Looks like a street sign. They must have tore out all the floors. I don't know, maybe they're looking for some bodies buried in there. Piles, footing. There's all the way up to the window. Try J. Blocking this truck in with a black tag, 332. DRFP. The Dewey. Maybe this was all through a Dewey. Asked him if he searched it. I think he found something. It's a black tag. said he's good. They were out here for hours. Pretty sure the contract with that Tri-J has with the city is they got to come out and pick up a car within a half hour, or maybe that's just from an accident or in an emergency lane. That might be an accident or emergency lane they got to clean up within a half hour. Good morning. That was cool. There goes somebody's truck. There goes the people's car. Oh, that was great. This is the end of this video. Oh, hey, look, concrete floor. Wow, it's underground. Is that what they're doing? AC ducts, or is that water? I wonder. I think that's probably some duct work. And then your fireproofing on the ceiling. A little odd. And then all this fire suppression system. And that's a lot of sprinklers. I wonder if they can put a drop ceiling underneath the fire suppression. I mean, it would take a while for heat to get there, but heat would get to it. Pretty low. Okay, so that is a water pipe. Wow. There's some type of, it's got a valve on it. Black pipes. That's fire pipes. Yep, fire pipes, there you go. I wonder if they got a hook. Maybe this turns, the fire department just plugs into there and it blows water throughout the building. Wow. Which means these pipes may be empty. Weird. I wonder if I can actually see the top if they got the heat piece. Yeah, they got a spring in the little heat. Wow, look at this. Is this an eyeball scanner? Fire department lockbox, key card, AI phone. Cool. Fire. It's all about fire. Those cops for what? Doing big shoes. They had this intersection blocked off. But no highway patrol, no land survey. Wait, is this the intersection? Maybe it was the next one. No, it was this intersection they had taped. Somebody drunk ran over the pedestrian. Why would they block the road? Why would they tape off the road and block it? Just doesn't make sense. We see any evidence of an accident? Just a piece of plastic here. Seems like it's taped off. Street sweeper was just out here a few minutes ago. All right. One of these. Oh, this is the city. This is where First Central Tower, right there. That's Truist, I think. I think that's my attorney's office is in there. Up there somewhere. This is a city building. Right here, you don't get in this way, but I'm pretty sure this is where you get your business licenses. In this hallway, but it's not an entrance over here. It's a cool empty fountain. Cause that window right there. It's where you get your business licenses. Maybe where you pull your permits. Srinivasa. Custodian of public records for St. Pete. That is nice. This is permit job placard. So you get your permits, flood zone. Ajax Building Company. Driveway, road progress, well, this isn't 14th Street North. It's odd that they have whatever it is there. Fire department connection, standpipe, fire sprinkler. There's fire department connection. There's the only public entrance. That's the entrance? No, I thought the entrance was on the corner down here. Let's show. What is this? More. Chan. Special assessments. Let's see, we got bags. Parking by disabled, 2-hour limit. Disabled. What if it takes you longer than 2 hours to move around? What if you come into the city, they have you sit around for an hour and it takes you 30 minutes or so to wobble around? No parking, 30-minute loading zone only. That space, the red one, and disabled. Permit, 2-hour limit. So if you're disabled, sorry about your bad luck. If it takes you longer than 2 hours, we're still in your car because 2-hour limit, pay meter enforced. 2-hour limit, so you can pay the meter. And if you come back and I'm sure they're chalking tires like they used to do in Chicago when I was a kid, or taking pictures of tags and driving by, and when they see you've been here too long, you can't park for more than 2 hours. The Nest, St. Pete Brewing Company. We'll put it in the trash. Maybe they're cool. Hang their shit back up. There you go, guys. The Nest. Family movie night. College football. Robo Burrell. 27th Street. Sweet East Studio. 615 27th Street South. December 20th, $15 door, $10 advance. New Year's Eve, Fergs. Missionary. Oh man. House Reggaeton. Holiday Riverfest. Uncle Cracker. Follow me and everything alright. Yep. I ain't going to no more fucking concerts to get kicked out of by some wow. Casualties. Special guest Crazy and Brains plus the attack. No Clubs presents. Commercial advisors. Alright, 47-minute video, action news.